made a video on the backing plates, how these backing plates can make noise if they're too close to the rotor. They scrape against the rotor and can cause noise. Usually it's from people or technicians, mechanics, whatever, putting the caliper up on top of the backing plate, and they end up bending it, or when they take the wheel off the car, the wheel actually hits the top of the backing plate and bends it in towards the rotor, and that's where you get your noises from. So that's one reason why you can have a scraping noise after your wheels are off or a brake job was done. The second cause of a noise could be this little wear indicator on your brake pads. All right, this little wear indicator is a little warning signal that causes a scraping noise when it hits the rotor when your brake pad's getting too low. So right here you can see that it's getting pretty close. It didn't touch the rotor, but if that was touching the rotor, you'd hear a squealing noise like you hear in this video right here. The third possible cause could be one of these clips. Like I showed in the other video, if these clips are not installed properly, they could be too close to the rotor and they can touch the rotor and cause a scraping noise as well. You can see it in this video right here. See how on this side the clip is like aligned with the caliper, but on the other side, if you look, the clip is pushed out and this is towards the rotor. And up top, you get the right clip, it's centered properly, there's nothing sticking out, but down here, this is what's touching the rotor and making that noise. A bonus noise, guys, could be caused by rust. I mean, look how thick the rust gets on these car parts here. If the rotors or the calipers build up rust, it can cause a scraping noise or a screeching noise, depending on where the rust is building up. As you can see here, this is behind the rotor. I'm behind the rotor here, and the rust is built up really heavy all in through here, and the clearance between the rotor and this backing plate here is very little. Actually, the backing plate for this rotor is actually missing because it rotted off. But that is another reason. You can get rust buildup around the edge here on your rotors that can cause a scraping noise when it gets too close to the caliper. So there's a lot of different reasons why you could have a scraping noise, especially after a brake job or after the wheels are off. Here's another perfect example of the rust just building up. It's just so heavy and so thick. Any of this rust here can get caught between the backing plate down in this crevice here and cause a scraping or grinding noise. The last reason for a scraping noise would be if your brake pads are totally shot. These, as you can see, they are really close. These things are rusted in there really bad. But as you can see in this picture here, the rotors and pads are metal to metal and cause a wicked bad grinding noise. So I hope that clears up some of the confusion about what causes the grinding noise in your brakes after your wheels are off or after a brake job. Leave me a comment in the comment box below and I'll answer any of your questions if you have any. Don't forget to subscribe, guys, and don't forget to hit that like button. Look at this. Look at the rust. This is crazy. Look at it. Just peel off a chunk of rust. And you wonder what causes scraping noises? I don't wonder, because I see this stuff every day.